Hey, welcome. This is Angie from Peer Connections Manitoba and, supervisors in the Prairie Mountain Health Region. And Angie's been great. She was a peer supporter who utilized exploration mastery and is now a supervisor, encouraging her staff to access exploration mastery and also using it for herself as a supervisor. So, Angie, I just wanted to ask, what do you encourage staff? Why do you think it's useful for them to access exploration mastery?
Oh, there's so many things. I don't know if I can list them all, but when I was a peer supporter, I was very dedicated and, I just make my schedule around them to make sure that I attended. Um, I was very passionate as a peer supporter, and I feel like, it's a great reminder of the values we use, how they're in practice, and then also getting that aspect of peer supporters, not just in Manitoba, but in Canada and sometimes even from the United States, right? And no matter where you are, the values stay the same, right? So I very much encourage my staff to go to these, and I feel like more have been going to them since, and
So
everyone has
you
reported
were talking
that.
about the actually physically attending the live summits
Yes.
and community of practice as well as watching the videos. Yeah, I just want to check.
All of it. And I have some staff that do all three. And I have staff that have watched every single video more than once that you've made because they find it really helpful. If they're experiencing, a certain issue on the job, then they just look at the different titles and they'll watch that to remind them of what other people have done in that situation. And I know myself, there were so many times that I'd attend a session and then after the thing would happen, right, and then I was like, oh, thank goodness I went to that, because we kind of talked it out. And not only that, but just having like that bond with other peer supporters. Like, I think it's, especially if you're working in an isolated environment, it's just that place, a safe space where you can talk about the job and how we do it. So yeah, I definitely recommend it for anyone that's starting out, or, someone that's been there for a long time that just wants to participate as well.
Awesome. And now you've transitioned into the supervisor role. You can't come to the live summits anymore, which I know we've talked about. You miss them. But like if you were going to share and tell other supervisors why you think it's useful to come to the community of practice or watch any of the videos, what would you say to people who were unsure as supervisors about utilizing exploration mastery?
It's the same reasons why I encourage the staff to use theirs, right? It's just that place where you can talk to other supervisors, working in different environments. Um, and just having that support, right? Like, I really enjoy when we meet up and there's people I've never met, but we're all doing the same job. And again, it's that space where it cuts down on isolation. You can share with people that are in the same situations, but it's just different, right? Because now it's not peer supporting people, right? It's supporting staff. So very, yeah, it's great. It's always great.
What about the supervisor videos? How do you find them?
Well, I just accessed them, so I've watched a couple. I did watch one last week that was staff talking about the supervisor, and I got a lot out of that. And it was actually about me, but it was just seeing how what I've been doing and how that's working for someone. It was really eye-opening, right? So even if it's a video and it's not about you, it's like having that feedback from staff about how it's going, what they like to see, right? And just always aiming for constant improvement.
Awesome. Well, I just wanted to hear your thoughts on it, and hopefully anyone out there will, take a look and consider purchasing it for their staff and themselves. Thanks for your time, Angie.
Anytime. Thank you.